Welcome back, everyone. At the age of 16, she suffered a traumatic brain injury and forgot her life.
Now she's breaking into the motivational speaking circuit. Ella Dorner joins us this morning to tell us about her story. Sounds incredible. So,
good morning.
Love to start with you're 16, you have an accident, and you completely forget your life?
I mean, that's a lot to drop on someone, but
right.
kind of, yeah, that's about what happened.
What kind of accident was it, if you don't mind my asking?
I took a little fall down the stairs, and they don't know if it was because I'm just completely clumsy or if I had a seizure, because I had a grand mal seizure in the hospital, which, for those who don't know, is the worst kind of seizure. So they're not quite positive because my sister was getting ready and my father was out in the tree. So no one really knows.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so then when you woke up?
I woke up and I was in the hospital. I ended up in 3 different ones, and when I woke up, it was insane. It was like I woke up and I had these things poking in my arms, and like the ability to actually like move my limbs without having to like push any buttons, and seeing people. It was just bizarre, and I didn't really. It was like waking up on a different planet almost.
Because you didn't know who you didn't know anything about your life.
No.
Wow. Did you know your name or your age or?
Nope. Kind of just. I mean, I thought my parents were doctors and nurses, and just kind of coming back to it, they just said, Ella, like, you're in the hospital, you're okay, but this is what's happening. And from there, it was just kind of in and out.
Yeah.
So how do you rebuild? I mean, did they start bringing in pictures to show you when you were an infant, or how do you rebuild that?
I mean, it took, after I got out of the hospital, I was out of school for about 2 months, just kind of like learning the world. For example, what food was. Like, I bit into an orange. You know, you have to peel an orange, which essentially I didn't know at the time. So relearning food and people, and like getting in a car for the first time, and kind of living in the world for about 2 months. And then I would go to school for an hour a day, and my mother would sit in the library, bless her soul, and I would just kind of sit in class. I mean, I wasn't really learning anything. I wasn't really doing anything. I was just there, like being around different people and interacting, but mostly just kind of sitting there. So
was that scary?
Yes. I mean, for me, I didn't know the difference between like a nightmare and reality. So I always thought, you know, even those like terrible dreams that you think someone's chasing you or something. I always had that, and I couldn't tell that that was a dream, like that was not real.
Oh, wow.
So I had like the worst anxiety, and I mean, if you don't know anything in the world, I mean, this place is kind of creepy. I mean, it's not, like, it's great, but like if you don't know anything, for example, the first time it rained, I was just, it was just like water coming from the sky, and it was like, oh my gosh, where is this coming from? Why is this happening? This is terrifying. So, I mean, building off of that, school wasn't super terrifying after about 6 or 7 months.
Yeah.
But in the beginning, yeah, it was pretty scary.
Almost as if you're experiencing, like you're a young child, experiencing
Right.
all these things for the first time, and learning to read again too. Did you have to relearn that?
Some things came in and out. For like math never came back to me, so I relearned how to add in 10th grade. The doctor said I would get up to 70% of my memory back in 9 years, which is so much better than 0. Don't give me that face.
Yeah.
Other than that, I don't remember anything before 6th grade. Some other things just come in and out.
Yeah.
A lot of it's my friends and family telling me stories and explaining, you know, what happened when I was little, and some pictures. For me, it's really weird to look at pictures of me as like a small human. I mean, they're like, oh, this is you. It's just hard to wrap my mind around that. But yeah, a lot of pictures, a lot of stories, and that kind of helps.
Wow.
All right, well, we'll find out where you're going with your life now when we come back. Stay with us.